Hello, I welcome all of you to my channel. Today in the grammar topic, we will be discussing collective noun. We will be solving 50 questions related to collective noun. These questions are divided into two parts. Part 1 will be having 25 questions and part 2 will be having 25 questions each. So, let's get started. Are you ready? But before I start, I would like to mention the more you practice, the more you score, and practice makes us perfect. So let's get started. Instruction is fill in the blanks with correct option. The first sentence is, a dash of lion was resting under the tree. Now, which word am I supposed to fill in this blank? Is it pride? Is it herd? Is it pack? Or is it swamp? Which option is correct? Is it option A? Is it B? Is it C? Or is it D? And the correct option is option A. A pride of lions was resting under the tree. Let's move on to the next question. It is, the fisherman saw a dash of fish in the water. Which word am I supposed to put in this blank? Flock, herd, school, colony. Which of these option is correct? Option A, option B, option C, or option D? Which one is correct? And the correct option is option C. The fisherman saw a school of fish in the water. Next sentence. The dash of sheep was grazing in the field. Which word should come in this blank? Pack, herd, flock, pride. Which one of this is the correct option? Option A, option B, option C, or option D? It is option C. A flock of sheep was grazing in the field. Next sentence. The farmer keeps a dash of chicken in his barn. Now, which word am I supposed to put over here? Swamp, clutch, flock, group. Which one is the correct option? Is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? The correct option is option C. The farmer keeps a flock of chickens in his barn. Okay, let's move to the next sentence. A dash of geese flew across the sky. Now, which word am I supposed to put in this blank? Pack, gaggle, swamp, flock. Which of these is the correct option? Option A, option B, option C, option D. Which one is the correct option? It is option B. A gaggle of geese flew across the sky. Okay, next sentence. A dash of wolf howled in the distance. Now, which word am I supposed to put in this blank? Pride, pack, herd, group. Which option is correct option? Option A, option B, option C, option D. And the correct option is option B. A pack of wolves howled in the distance. Next sentence. There is a dash of books on the table. Now, which word should come in this blank? Stack, bundle, flock, set. Which one is the correct option? Is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? It is option A. There is a stack of books on the table. Okay, next sentence. The forest is the home to a dash of trees. Now, which word should come in this blank? Range, groove, stack, cluster. Which one is the correct option? Option A, option B, option C, option D. And the correct option is option B. The forest is the home to a grove of trees. Now, next sentence. The dash of keys was found on the ground. Now, which word should come in this blank? Group, bundle, bunch, set. Which of these option is correct option? Is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? It is option C. A bunch of keys was found on the ground. Okay, next question. The actor was greeted by a dash of fans. Which word should come in this blank? Group, crowd, team, panel. Which of these is a correct option? Is it option A? Is it B? Is it C or is it D? And the correct answer is option B. The actor was greeted by a crowd of fans. Next sentence. The ship sailed with a dash of sailors. Now which word should come in this blank? Fleet, team, crew or band. Which one is the correct option? Is it option A? Is it B? Is it C or is it D? Those who are saying option C are absolutely right. Well done. The ship sailed with a crew of sailors. Next sentence. A dash of musicians played at the concert. Your options are orchestra, pack, herd, school. Which one of these are the correct option? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C or is it D? And the correct option is option A. A orchestra of musicians played at the concert. Okay, next one. There is a dash of stars in the night sky. Which word should come in this blank? Your options are cluster, flock, group, range. Which of these is the correct option? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C or is it D? Which one is the correct option? It is option A. There is a cluster of stars in the night sky. Okay, next sentence. A dash of elephants crossed the river. Which word should come in this blank? Options are swam, herd, pride, team. Which option is the correct option? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C or is it D? It is option B. A herd of elephants crossed the river. Next sentence. The dash of ants marched towards the food. Which word should come in this blank? Swam, colony, flock, herd. Which of these options is a correct option? Is it option A? Is it B? Is it C or is it D? It is option B. A colony of ants marched towards the food. Next sentence. The police arrested a dash of thieves. Which word should come in this blank? Gang, flock, group or herd. Which one of these is the correct option? Option A, B, C, D. Which one is the correct option? It is option A. The police arrested a gang of thieves. Next sentence. The teacher assigned a dash of tasks to the students. Now which word should come in the blank? Flock, team, set, bunch. Which option should I put in this blank? Option A, option B, option C or option D? It is option C. The teacher assigned a set of tasks to the students. Next sentence. Okay. A dash of puppies played in the yard. Which word should come in this blank? Pack, flock, litter, herd. Which of these is the correct option? Option A, B, C, D. Which one is your correct option? It is option C. A litter of puppies played in the yard. Next sentence. The photographer clicked a dash of mountains in the distance. Now which word should come in this blank? Group, range, cluster, stack. Which of these is the correct option? Is it A? Is it B? Is it C or is it D? It is option B. The photographer clicked a range of mountains in the distance. Okay. Next sentence. Okay. A dash of pearls were displayed at the store. Now which word should come in this blank? Your options are string, set, stack, group. Out of these options, which option is the correct one? Is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? The correct option is option A. A string of pearls was displayed at the store. Okay, let's move on to the next sentence. The next sentence is the zoo has a dash of peacocks. Now your options are pride, ostentation, gaggle, herd. Okay, now which one is of these option is correct? Is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? Which option is correct? It is option B. The zoo has a ostentation of peacocks. Now let's move on to the next one. Our next sentence is a dash of bees surrounded the flowers. Now which option should come in this blank? Is it option A, swarm? Is it option B, flock? Is it option C, team? Or is it option D, group? Which option is the correct option? And the correct option is option A. A swarm of bees surrounded the flowers. Okay, let's move on to the next one. The king was protected by a dash of soldiers. Now which word should come in this blank? Troop, army, fleet, swarm. Which one is the correct option? Is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? The correct option is option B. The king was protected by an army of soldiers. Okay, next one. The dash of horses ran across the field. Which word should come in this blank? Herd, pride, troop, team. Which one is the correct option? A, B, C, D. Which one is the correct option? The correct option is option A. A herd of horses ran across the field. Next sentence. A dash of islands make up the Maldives. Now which word should come over here? Your options are range, group, archipelago, and cluster. Now which one is the correct option? Is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? It is option C. Archipelago of island makes up the Maldives. Okay, we have reached part 2, but before I start solving question of part 2, I would like to say one thing. If you have doubt in any of the question, or if you don't understand any questions, do let me know in the comment section. I will provide you a detailed explanation for that question. Okay. So now let's start solving question of part 2. Here instruction is select the sentence that uses the collective noun correctly. Okay. Let's get started. Here you can see for question number 26, 4 sentences are given in the form of 4 options. Okay. Out of these 4 sentences, you have to see which sentence uses collective noun properly. Okay, which sentence is correct. Okay, let's start. A fleet of horses galloped across the field. Next sentence. A pack of chairs was arranged in the room. Next. A herd of elephants crossed the river. Next one. A pride of fish swam in the pool. Now go through all the options very carefully and check which of these sentences uses collective noun properly. That is your correct option. And the correct option is option C. A herd of elephant crossed the river. Okay. Okay, let's move on to the next question. This question is also, there are 4 options, out of which one sentence is correct, one sentence has used the collective noun properly. You have to identify which one it is. Okay, the first sentence is, a gaggle of wolves howled in the forest. Next sentence is, a swarm of ants carried food to their colony. Next sentence, a troop of trees stood tall in the forest. Next one, a band of lions roamed the savannah. Now, which of these 4 sentence options is correct? Is it option A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? Which option is correct? It is option B. A swarm of ants carried food to their colony. Okay, next set of sentence. The flock of students was studying in the library. The colony of birds nested on the tree. A team of players was preparing for the game. A cluster of stars lit up the day sky. Now, which of these options is correct? Which option uses collective noun properly? Which of the sentences using collective noun properly? Is it option A, B, C, or D? Which one it is? It is option C. A team of players were preparing for the game. Okay. Next sentence, next set of sentences. Okay, first sentence, a litter of puppies played in the yard. A herd of ducks swam in the lake. A pack of geese flew overhead. A pride of chicken pecked at the ground. Out of these 4 options, which option do you think is correct? Is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? Which option is correct? It is option A. A litter of puppies played in the yard. Okay. Next question. A band of musicians performed on stage. A swarm of wolves attacked their prey. A cluster of cattle grazed in the meadows. A troop of dolphins leaped out of water. Out of these 4 sentences, in which sentence the collective noun is used correctly? Is it option A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? It is option A. A band of musicians performed on stage. Okay, next sentence. Okay. A gang of stars twinkled in the night sky. A fleet of ships anchored at the harbour. A herd of coins was scattered on the floor. A pride of chairs stood in the corner. Out of these 4 sentences, you have to identify which sentences uses the collective noun correctly. Is it option A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? And the correct option is option B. A fleet of ships anchored at the harbour. Next question. A stack of books was placed on the desk. A herd of flowers bloomed in the garden. A bunch of wolves gathered under the tree. A cluster of keys opened the door. Out of these 4 options, identify the sentence which uses collective noun correctly and choose your correct option, whether it is A, B, C, or D. And the correct option is option A. A stack of books was placed on the desk. Next question. A troop of monkeys swung from branch to branch. Next sentence. A colony of mountains rose in the distance. Next. A pride of fish swam in the ocean. Next one. A school of cows gazed in the field. Now, select which of these sentences is using collective noun properly. Is it option A, B, C, D? It is option A. A troop of monkeys swung from branch to branch. Next question. A gaggle of geese wandered near the pond. A fleet of stars shone brightly. The swamp of chairs was scattered in the room. A stack of cattle moved through the field. Now, which of these sentences is correct? Which sentence has used the collective noun correctly? It is option A. A gaggle of geese wandered near the pond. Okay. Let's move to the next one. Okay. Next question. A bouquet of flowers was gifted to the bride. A herd of coins jingled in his pocket. A pack of cows roamed the countryside. A litter of chairs was arranged neatly. Out of these 4 sentences, identify which sentence has used the collective noun correctly. And the correct option is option A. A bouquet of flowers was gifted to the bride. Next question. A string of pearls was displayed in the shop. A flock of stars twinkle in the daytime. A herd of houses stood by the river bank. A colony of books was read by the students. Which of these sentences is correct? Option A, B, C, D. Check which of these sentences has used the collective noun correctly. And the correct option is option A. A string of pearls was displayed in the shop. Okay, let's move to the next question. Okay. A group of bees collected nectar from flowers. A pride of ducks swam in the pond. A flock of lions rode in the forest. A swamp of chairs blocked the doorway. Out of these 4 sentences, identify which sentence has used the collective noun correctly and choose your correct option from A, B, C, D. And the correct option is a group of bees collected nectar from flowers. Next question. A choir of singers performed at the church. A pack of trees lined the street. A school of wolves howled at night. A bunch of stars sparkled in the day sky. Which of these sentences is correct? Which one has used the collective noun correctly? It is option A. A choir of singers performed at the church. Next question. Okay. A troop of soldiers marched through the town. A herd of chairs was set up for the event. A pride of cows rested under the tree. A pack of flowers bloomed in the garden. Out of these 4 options, which option has used the collective noun correctly? And the correct option is option A. A troop of soldiers marched through the town. Okay, next one. Next question. A fleet of buses left the terminal. A swamp of chairs filled the classroom. A litter of sheep gazed in the field. A flock of wolves hunted together. Out of these 4 sentences, identify which sentence has used the collective noun correctly. Is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? It is option A. A fleet of buses left the terminal. Okay, let's move on to the next question. Okay. Question 41. A team of players was practicing for the final match. A herd of pens was scattered on the desk. A colony of clouds covered the sky. A pride of coins was kept in the jar. Out of these 4 sentences, identify which one has used the collective noun correctly. It is option A. A team of players was practicing for the final match. Okay, next question. Question 42. A colony of ants built their home underground. A flock of geese unlocked the chest. A troop of lions roamed the savannah. A bunch of stars lit up the night sky. Identify which sentence has used the collective noun correctly. It is option A. A colony of ants built their home underground. Okay. Next sentence. Okay. Next sentence. A cluster of grapes hung from the vine. A flock of books was arranged on the shelf. A litter of horses gazed in the field. A school of mountains surrounded the valleys. Check out of these 4 sentences which one is correct, which one has used the collective noun correctly. Is it option A, B, C, D? Which one it is? And the correct option is option A. A cluster of grapes hung from the vine. Okay, next question. A pack of wolves moved silently through the forest. A herd of geese flew across the sky. A colony of cows gathered in the barn. A troop of flowers bloomed in the meadows. Out of these 4 sentences, identify the correct sentence. Identify the sentence that has used the collective noun properly. It is option A. A pack of wolves moved silently through the forest. Okay, next one. Question 45. A panel of experts discussed the issue. A school of chairs lined the hallway. A pride of chickens clucked in the yard. A swarm of lions attacked their prey. Out of these 4 sentences, which one is the correct sentence? Which one sentence has used the collective noun correctly? And the correct option is option A. A panel of experts discussed the issue. Next sentence. Next question. A hive of bees produced honey. A fleet of birds flew across the ocean. A cluster of cats meowed in the alley. A range of flowers grew in the garden. Out of these 4 sentences, which one is the correct sentence? Is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? And the correct sentence is option A. A hive of bees produce honey. Okay, let's move to the next one. Okay. Question 47. A group of stars twinkled in the night sky. A bunch of wolves ran through the forest. A stack of cattle stood by the barn. A troop of rivers flowed through the valley. Correct sentence out of these 4 options. Is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? And the correct sentence is option A. A group of stars twinkle in the sky. Next question. A swarm of bees buzzed near the hive. A team of cows crossed the river. A fleet of cats chased the mice. A herd of books was stacked on the shelf. Which one is correct sentence? Is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? And the correct sentence is option A. A swarm of bees buzzed near the hive. Next one. Okay. Question 49. A pride of lions rested under the tree. A bunch of stars fell from the sky. A stack of birds perched on the wire. A colony of sheep gathered near the gate. Out of these 4 sentences, which one is correct? Which one has used the collective noun correctly? Is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? The correct option is option A. A pride of lions rested under the tree. And our last question for this practice paper. A team of players competed in the tournament. A school of dogs barked loudly. A pack of chairs was stacked neatly. A herd of stars glimmered in the night sky. Out of these 4 sentences, identify which sentence has used the collective noun correctly. Is it A, is it B, is it C, or is it D? Okay, before I tell you the answer, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and if you have any doubt, do let me know in the comment section below. Okay, and the correct answer is, and the correct option is option A. A team of players competed in the tournament. Okay, all of you, well done. And do let me know in the comment section how many questions were you able to solve. Okay, see you in the next video. Till then, bye bye and happy learning.